All right. Sweet. Eder.
Hello. Hello. I gotta
Um,
remember that I have a mic.
yeah, just make sure you have the mic up. um, thanks for coming on.
Of course, man. Thanks for having me. My
Yeah.
first podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an experience.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm sure all the Long Beach heads know Eder. I wanted to have him on just 'cause you just started producing, but
yeah.
I honestly like talking to both sides of just like people that only DJ and like people that I guess are like more on the production side.
Yeah. There's.
Because it's just like a different mindset, you know?
Yeah,
like
for
being
sure.
only a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What, did you start playing vinyl before
No, so I started with digital first.
Okay.
And then I got into vinyl. Yeah.
And why did you want to get into vinyl?
Well, it was really never my intention. It's crazy because I started spinning when Dakin opened up Footworks.
No, that was like, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, he played at our New Year's party, our day ones. It was like a day party we had. He had
Yeah.
like his strange loving kind of deal.
Was that the one that was outside at the
Yeah.
Gray?
So it was like after we had our New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
And
New Year's
the
Day?
next day, yeah, it was like a day party.
Damn. I don't know why I don't remember that. Like, I remember the party. I just didn't remember
It's
there
all
being
blur.
like a Secret Service thing before, like the night before of New Year's, you know?
Yeah. It was fun. It was a marathon, but
Yeah.
it was cool. We haven't done it since just because that one took some years.
Dude, I bet. Because I'm sure you guys stayed out, you know, like went to some
Yeah.
after stuff.
Yeah, we were the afters.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, it was cool. So I got my first record at Footworks, DJ
Sick.
Sneak record. It was
That's tight.
it was his birthday, or like it was his grand opening
Mm,
/ birthday.
that's tight.
And yeah, I got my first record there, and then I kind of wanted to get into it. I didn't have turntables, so he was nice enough to go let me jam and practice. I would buy records, and I'll be there from open to close, dog.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, that's
sometimes
tight,
Saturdays,
dude.
Sundays, bro.
I love that.
When he would open them at 12, I'm like at the door at 11:50. Like, yo, D, where you at, bro? I'm ready.
That's tight.
But
Do you have vinyl players now at
No,
home?
I still don't. I'm
Fuck.
gonna get some eventually. I sold my digital. I wasn't using it.
What did you have?
I had the all-in-one, the XZ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which really helped me a lot, like when I was first starting to DJ.
Yeah.
Like that was the closest thing to a CDJ,
Yeah.
like in terms of like the mixer and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I first started DJing, I was just grinding that XZ out, bro, fucking putting hours. And then yeah, I just started collecting, and then once I got the hang of it, it was just
Yeah.
it's addicting, dude. It was hard to leave the store without at least.
That's exactly
And
why
he
I
has
haven't
such
started
good
playing
music in
vinyl.
there. He has such good music there, bro. Like
Yeah.
shit you can't even find on YouTube.
Yeah. Dakin's got like really good taste.
Oh yeah. He knows, like, if he's heard you DJ or like likes or knows what you like, he will go and like
Find
pick out
stuff
some
for you.
records for you, and he right on the money. Like,
That's so tight.
but yeah, dude, I'd be there fucking Saturday, Sunday, sometimes open and close with him, jamming out.
Yeah.
That's how I learned.
How much money do you think you spent on records?
Dude. I mean, when I first started,
I wish people would just like keep track, like a log of like.
I
how
did one
much-
time, and I was like, I'm never doing this.
Yeah.
Again. I went to my bank statements and typed in Footworks. And
Oh,
just
I guess
scrolling,
that's
dude.
true. Yeah, I didn't
Scrolling.
think about that.
I was like, I'm not doing this. Nah, but I mean, I love it, dude. I'm a cheap ass. That's how I started. Like
Yeah.
the $8 records. I'm like, well, what does it hurt to listen? Sometimes they'll be fucking bangers, dude.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even know it, because I mean, most of the records he does listen to, and he cleans every single record.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of records to listen to, and
Yeah.
so sometimes you just kind of like price match it off something and kind of
Yeah.
go based off that. But I'll get like a $8 record and I'll throw it on. He's like, yo, what's this? He was like, fuck, dude, that shit should be a little bit more expensive. But,
Yeah.
he's
You're
cool
like,
with
no, I
it.
already bought it.
Yeah, bro, there's a price tag on it.
That's funny. Have you played? I know you've played some like vinyl stuff with Secret Service, like when
Yeah,
they would do
so,
the footwork stuff.
Yeah, so we used to host. Well, sometimes we still do. We have like a second stage and it'll be the footwork stage. I also did 2 of my birthdays were all vinyl parties.
Oh yeah, I remember the last one.
Yeah,
It looked really sick.
yeah, it was fun, man. It was stressful. I was stressing because you gotta dial that shit in. I
Yeah.
was there for like since Wednesday, like making sure there's no feedback,
Yeah.
making sure all the room was getting covered with sound. But
Yeah.
thankfully, it all came out.
That
pretty
shit
good.
always happens, like dealing with the feedback.
Yeah,
I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, they were having issues with it just skipping and
yeah. It really just it depends on like the kind of booth you have,
yeah.
and then you kind of just go based off that.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a solid steel table, that's what I used last time. Like we
Yeah.
had like a steel booth. So yeah, there's no way. And then you got to go old school with it. You put some cinder blocks down there.
Yeah. Loaves of bread.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
You seen them, like the old school beer fools have like pillows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Have you played any other like vinyl stuff, like gigs, I guess, like outside of Secret Service?
yeah, not as like big production, but
Yeah.
like I've played with Ian at like little bars and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I've played at like Good Times Billiards. What else? Besides that, now just footwork, Secret Service.
Yeah.
But eventually.
So, how did you get involved with the Secret Service guys? Because you've only been DJing for not that long.
Yeah, so I actually started like I bought my first little controller. Started on Serato. This was during COVID.
Yeah, same,
Yeah.
bro. COVID
I
DJs.
mean, it was hey dude.
Hate us or
What
love
other
us.
time? We had nothing else to do. It was either Fortnite or like
Yeah.
But yeah, this was like 2020, and then I was just practicing in my room, unemployed.
Yeah, same.
EDD, baby.
Dude, that era
Bro.
of playing like Call of Duty with all the homies, that was like
I
like
know, dude.
so sick to
It
me.
was. The only thing that sucked for me was I was still in college, so I was like
Oh,
Zoom
yeah.
University, bro.
Yeah, that fucking blows.
But honestly, I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for like how lenient the professors were,
Yeah.
I probably would have failed some classes.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing in
Yeah.
disguise, I guess. I still got to like walk in person and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Luckily
tight.
that came back. But yeah, going back to starting DJing, I was practicing like during COVID, and I didn't know about them. Like I didn't know about anyone doing anything in Long Beach. Like when
Yeah.
I got comfortable playing like with the homies and stuff, we would
Mhm.
go to like the beach and like just set up 212s and play volleyball and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, eventually I was like, damn, maybe I should start throwing my own events. But then a homie had told me about Secret Service, and I don't want to hit not only them but anybody up, any other collectors, until I knew I was ready to like play at least 1 hour set with that like little to no errors, So
Mhm.
I was in my garage just practicing, recording sets, listening to them, like trying to get better. And then once I was like finally ready to hit people up, I hit him up. I was like, yo, I'm from Long Beach. If you guys ever need DJs or like help with anything, He's like, yeah, dude, like come meet me. And I originally was supposed to go meet him at Legends when they were doing stuff at Legends.
Yeah, I've played there with them.
And I went to go meet him, and I just got really nervous.
Yeah.
And, like I was like a little faded. I was smoking a little weed, so it made me even
It's
more nervous.
paranoia.
And I just like I left. I didn't even meet him. I just got nervous and I left. And I was like, whatever. I'll meet him next time,
Yeah.
because like I didn't want to feel like, oh, this guy's just fucking crazy. Yeah, I know. But I ended up going to a boat party that they were having a stage on, like their own little
Yeah.
takeover. And he recognized me. He was like, Eder, is that you? I was like, yeah. I was like, what's up? I took my cousin and stuff. I took a bunch of people with me.
Yeah.
And yeah, we chopped it up more. Like he started like seeing what kind of like music I was DJing, and then finally he gave me my first gig at Sandbar. We're doing
Sandbar.
out in
Huntington?
HB. Yeah,
They were doing stuff there?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. It was cool. I mean, have you been there?
Yeah.
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 It's like a
I
restaurant.
played there a little bit.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
It's very it's like commercial tech house,
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
that's not really your style.
Yeah, nah. I mean, but back then I just wanted to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we had our kind of style like going out everywhere. So
yeah.
funk, disco. Yeah, it was a Thursday, and I didn't tell him that I've never played to anyone before.
Yeah.
I just kind of like he didn't ask,
Yeah.
but
That's
like I
funny.
was like super nervous and like I took like all my family and cousins and it was
Yeah.
cool. And like he had told me that for every like 5 or 6 people you bring, you get a free bottle. And I was like, okay, cool. And I'm telling you, I took like my cousins. It was like
Yeah.
my first set
Just
ever.
everyone you know.
So like all the homies went. It was super cool. And he got there a little later, like I want to say like 20 minutes into my set, and he looked around and he was like, "You brought all these people?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro. These are like my cousins and stuff." And then they just started bringing bottles out, and it's like a Thursday, dude, and
Yeah.
everybody just getting hammered. It was cool.
I don't
But
know if they do that anymore.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. We don't. We stopped doing Sandbar. We stopped doing Legends. We used to do Barrio too.
Yeah.
So now we're just kind of doing like Altar Fridays and then events at our venue, the
Yeah.
bigger ones.
Because they took over the Gray, right?
Great.
Yeah.
That's our new home.
The Gray's a cool spot.
It is. It reminds me of like New York, like loft vibes.
Yeah.
Brick.
That the upstairs like loft thing
Yeah.
looks tight.
Yeah, and it's like pretty narrow. It's cool. Sound is good in there because
Yeah, it's like
it's kind of like locked in.
yeah. Yeah, we for the Tempo Gallery thing last night, all we had was just we just used my sound system, just 2 QSC subs and tops, and like it's such a small room. That shit was fucking bumping.
Yeah, dude, that's all you need. 2 subs and 2 tops, bro.
Yeah.
That'll work you wonders, bro. In
Yeah.
the right room. That was our like Barrio setup, and Barrio's still like a little more open, but you know if you dial it in, it sounds good.
Yeah, because sometimes when it's in like too big of a room, it's just not enough sound.
Yeah, you really have to like use science.
Yeah.
Like where sound travel, because sound travels in certain ways, you know.
Yeah.
And bass, you know, it could cut each other off and stuff, all that.
Yeah, and especially when there's more people,
Yeah,
it
there's
sounds
a difference.
better. Like
Yeah.
the sound is different when there's actually a crowd.
Yeah, it's a trip. Like you might sound check just to make sure like everything's working, but
Mhm.
it's not gonna sound the same as
No.
when people are actually in there dancing.
Yeah. Yeah, for
and
sure.
talking.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It depends where you're at.
Yeah, you're right.
LA is fucking horrible for that.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Depending on the venue, but I've just gone to some stuff and there's just
Yeah.
people just like standing on the dance floor, just like in groups, just like
Yeah.
talking. Like
I know, it's so
the noise of them talking is louder than the music almost.
yeah, I know. That's
You know,
what,
it's
if you're like
distracting.
keeping it like minimal, it's fine. You know. You
Yeah.
know, have a little jib jab.
Yeah.
But if you're having like what, like fucking laughing, like dude, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta turn on, give them a little stink look.
Yeah. What were you listening to, I guess, before you started DJing? Like what kind of like influenced the style that you have?
So, what got me deep into like house music, because I always like knew about the commercial stuff. You know, I was in middle school, and you know, it was
Yeah.
David Guetta,
Yeah.
Skrillex, Dead Mouse. I had DJ Hero, so like Dead Mouse was like the god. Dude.
I never got a chance to play that.
Bro, it was cool. It was sick. It was
Yeah.
like before its time, and I never like ever had an idea of being a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Letty, shout out to her. That's my road dog. She's the one that's been like raving for like 10 plus years,
Mhm.
like EDC 2010, like kind of stuff.
OG.
Yeah, so she's the one that like took me to my first rave and like got me into all that. So like when I started raving, it was like with a bunch of like OG ravers, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
Candy and everything.
What was your first rave?
Well, Hard Summer. It wasn't really, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Not a
it's kind
rave.
of like EDC with
Yeah.
like hip hop,
Yeah,
basically.
just at the Nas.
Nas, everyone. that was the first like big festival that I went to. Was that Nas? I think it's just gotten worse just because
The crowd.
the
yeah.
crowd's worse now.
Yeah.
But when I first went there,
Yeah,
I
it was
think-
cool. It's huge. It's
yeah,
great. Like
it
you
was
gotta
a
walk
sick
around.
venue.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else like it
Yeah, literally.
besides obviously like the Vegas Raceway, but
Yeah,
it's just a mini version. But I mean, I had fun.
yeah, it was cool. I haven't been back. I haven't really gone to any
Yeah.
like big festivals lately.
Yeah, I usually just do like day trip and
Yeah.
LIB. I went to my first LIB recently, and that's a game changer, bro.
Yeah, I've wanted to go.
Bro, it's You don't have to worry about nothing, no pickpockets or like someone fighting. Like you're just floating around, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's what's nice about this. Like, I wouldn't say like more underground festivals, but like I
yeah,
don't know, the more
I know
indie
what you mean.
ones.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, hard summer. So and it was right when everything opened back up from
Mhm.
COVID. So it
Yeah.
was like the first hard summer.
So
I was like,
everyone was
"Oh,
getting
yeah."
after it.
Yeah,
I remember that too.
yeah, dude, it was crazy. I remember like going to different stages, and then freaking 2 Chainz is up there, and everybody just dying in the heat, like, and he was like tripping out. He was like, "Man, fuck you guys," like, cause
Mhm.
everyone's dying in the heat, and then everybody's all tripping and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's funny because when I first started raving, like my whole rave group, we're all into different things. We had the techno people, and
Right.
like the bass heads, but like at first, what I liked was like bass house, like the night bass stuff, and it's
Yeah.
cool, bro. Like the
Like
UK,
Mala.
yeah, like Mala, like AC Slater.
Yeah, I did too.
I mean, it was cool, bro. Like
Yeah.
the UK bass line, it was still dope. Like AC Slater's still ahead, bro. Like
Mhm.
he plays like break beats and like
Yeah.
those nice UK bass lines. But yeah, that's kind of like where I started. Like, shit, what's his name? Can't remember, but all the Mala guys,
Yeah. Chris Lorenzo.
Chris Lorenzo. Um,
I think everyone kind of, not everyone, but I think everyone that's like a house head
yeah,
eventually like starts at kind of like the kind of ravey
yeah, the hard
sound,
shit.
and then it gets to like bass house, and then you slowly just like
Get into,
keep
like,
going down and
the
down.
minimal stuff, the sexy
Yeah.
land. But yeah, I started off with that, and then I started finding about like the classics and stuff. Started doing, but my game really changed when I started collecting vinyl.
Mhm.
Cause I would go in there and I wouldn't know mostly
Any of the
any of the
artists.
DJs.
Yeah.
Maybe some if they were like Armin van Helden,
Yeah.
people like that. But at one point I was like, I'm not even gonna look for DJ names. Like I'm just gonna
Listen to.
listen to them. Like that. I still do that. I
Mhm.
still like if it has a cool artwork or a cool name, I'll check it out. What does it hurt to listen to it? I know I'm gonna be there for hours. So I
Yeah.
grab a nice little stack, and then yeah, I mean, even being with Secret Service, they got me more into like the funky disco stuff,
Mhm.
the deeper stuff. So
Yeah. Shout out
over-
to Risky.
yeah, dude, Risky. He's gave me records, bro, too, and like he's gifted me them, and they're like spot on.
Mhm.
He knows like DJs and what they would like.
Yeah, Risky's dope.
Bro, he's like the most unpredictable guy you would ever
Yeah.
like meet, and he's such a good guy, and he's
Yeah,
a
he
great
is.
DJ selector.
Yeah, we love Risky.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Shout out Risky.
Yeah.
Taking
Yeah,
risk,
he's a really
bro.
good DJ.
I know, dude. And he doesn't look like it, but with his glasses, just go there.
Yeah.
Just start fucking dropping heaters, dude.
Yeah, because he's been around for a long time. That's why I really enjoyed like having him on the podcast, because he's like super well spoken, but he just has like so much experience, and just,
Yeah,
like, knowledge of.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from all those guys, man.
Yeah.
Him, Dakin, Sal, Trev, my boy Ramon V, all the OGs, man.
Yeah.
You gotta stay loyal to the soil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like Brando so much, because
Oh,
his
dude.
flavor and taste
Bro.
is insane.
Yeah, that guy knows ball.
Yeah, he knows ball.
Like me and Brando clicked like right away, dude. I remember the first time I met him, it was when we had a vinyl night at Alter too, where it was like 8 of us going back to back on
Yeah.
night. We called it the
I was there. I remember that.
Yeah.
Didn't Colin play a couple
yeah,
records?
he played a couple records. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that.
remember that. I think that was the first, maybe not the first Secret Service event I went to.
No, I think it was Thanksgiving. Now that I went back to back with Ian.
Yeah.
It was a
I
Thanksgiving.
can't remember if I was there for that or not.
Yeah, but I remember Brando was just in the dash like fucking grooving,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
He knows what's up. This guy knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we kicked it at the record store many times, and
Mhm.
we've exchanged a lot of information and knowledge, and I was like, damn, dude, like
Yeah.
he's ahead.
Yeah.
And I've heard from other people that he's ahead. Like,
yeah,
I was like,
big
yeah,
time. Yeah, because we just had a town hall event at Footwork with Wyatt Marshall.
Oh yeah, so that's what I heard from, because
Mhm.
he played at our peers after party.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the same day.
Yeah, it was the same day. Yeah, it was the same day.
Yeah, and I wanted to go there, but obviously we're at the pier,
Yeah.
and because Brando opened up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's my boy. He was like, no, he's you and him are like both heads. Like you guys know he was like that, but yeah, White's fucking he's a G too.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he's really good at vinyl.
Yeah,
I
he
was
is,
like,
man.
when I booked him, I didn't know he had it like that.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, the
Yeah.
first time I met him was at the record store too, and he's like super cool, super humble. Shows a lot of love.
Yeah. Yeah. His new Marmalade Jams
Oh yeah,
project is tight.
oh yeah, dude, so good.
Yeah, just like the artwork and everything is sick.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to do all that, man. That's it means that's what a lot. That's what I say about like records. It means more because it took so much to like put into that to actually get it pressed. Work on the artwork. It's not like no disrespect to what we're doing now, like just
Yeah.
slapping music on USBs, but
Yeah.
back then, like I'm not saying like not everything that's pressed is good, but it took some kind of
Mhm.
it's like effort and time.
Yeah, and people just knew their records way more. Like
yeah, for sure.
you didn't have access to. You can't bring 1,000 records to a gig.
Yeah. I
So,
mean,
like,
unless you need to.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Like
yeah, for sure.
you have to know your music, and
Yeah, that's all you got. You
Yeah,
got
that's
to
all
pick
you
and
got.
choose.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's a little more difficult to like really curate your set and play something good because you can't just bring, like you said, you can't bring your whole library.
Yeah.
You got to specifically handpick
yeah.
how you want to curate the night.
SoundCloud actually, I was I just had Anthony, DJ ex-boyfriend, on,
Yeah.
and he was saying that you could just get like vinyl pressed, just like singles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
On SoundCloud?
yeah, on SoundCloud. He
What
said
the
there were
hell?
50, or I think he gets like $10 if he sells them, but I think it's $50.
Really?
They charge $50, and you can just press whatever, like
Damn.
one.
That's crazy.
You know?
I wonder if it's like good quality, because like some records are different. I didn't know that until like you could feel them. Like some of them are flimsy, and then some just sound just as good. But I was doing some research, and apparently like there's two different types of records, like how they're pressed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to scope him when he gets them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be sick to just like press a couple records, just have them
Yeah.
like on your wall.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude.
I was telling him you should make like a fake platinum record.
Yeah, dude. Like, why not?
Yeah. You just started production. I
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah. It's fun, man. It's a lot, but
How's that been going?
it's cool. What's funny is that like when I first started DJing, like I bought my first controller, I also like downloaded like the Ableton, whatever light, like the intro,
the trial.
and I opened and closed that so fast. Like I was like, you know what? Let me just focus on DJing. It kind of reminded me of that old computer game. What's it called? Where like you click one little box and
It's like the gray.
yeah,
like,
it's like
I forget what that's
mind
called.
break or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Where like you click one thing.
Mhm.
It reminded me of that. And even as a kid, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I tried to get into it early, but I realized like I'm gonna actually need to sit down and like either learn by the book or like take classes, because some people can learn on themselves, and my hat's off to them. But going to college, it kind of taught me how to learn a certain way, where I have to really like sit down or have someone
Just
actually
more structure
with intention to teach me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of dabbled with it throughout the years, but I decided that I wanted to focus solely on DJing first and kind of like master that in a way. And then once I'm ready, I wanted to get like go full into production. And I'm honestly glad I did, because if I when I first started DJing, my taste was completely different. I probably would have been making way different music than what I am now.
Yeah.
So, and then, the whole structure of house music, DJing really helped me understand that, in terms of phrasing, intro, 16 bars, 32 bars.
Yeah.
So, it all worked out. I started seeing a mentor, taking one-on-one classes, just to kind
Nice.
of get like the basic blueprint, sort of.
Yeah.
and the sessions were recorded and everything, so I could always refer back to that. So that's what's been helping me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going anymore, but I kind of got what I wanted and needed for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, right now I'm just kind of shooting out sketches and just trying to get as many ideas out and then go back to them and whatever I like and feel like I could finish or will finish, then
Yeah.
eventually finish those songs. But that's like my thing right now, just finishing a song, because I always feel like it needs more or it could have more.
Yeah. I mean, and also when you're at the very beginning, it's like nothing is gonna actually like sound good enough to play out, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You don't know until like you actually go out and test it out.
Mm-hmm.
But you just I kind of have to like get through that whole prideful thing, if it's good enough or not.
Yeah, you just don't know what you don't know.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
problem.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was just talking to someone about this. Like, usually the best songs are the ones that you don't really overthink. Like,
Mhm.
even in all music, a lot of like the hit songs on an album, they'll say it themselves. Like, it was one that I just like. It wasn't
just
even gonna
happened.
be on the album. You know.
Mhm.
So it's kind of just like an overthinking thing. And at one point, you just have to like start shooting shit out.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I've kind of learned just from doing it for a while is just not being so attached to ideas, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's not working, don't try and force it to work.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
move on to something else.
Yeah.
You can always, like, come back to it, you know?
No, yeah,
But
for sure.
you got to be in that flow state, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's important. It's crazy because like there's some days like I'll get home from work and like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and try to work on something, and you just don't feel it.
Yeah,
And
you
then
just
there's other
don't.
days where like you have ideas. Like I'm sitting in traffic and I'm like making bass lines in my head or like
Mhm.
stuff like that, and then I get home and like I'll sit down and 3 hours fly by.
Yeah.
Like it just depends on your mood, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you really have to just, in the beginning especially, you kind of just have to take your licks, you know, and just
Yeah.
like try and figure things out
Mm-hmm.
on your own.
Yeah, and what really helped me is actually like having a desk and making like my little space.
Mm.
Because when I first started going to my mentorship and trying to like make music, I was literally just like on my bed on my laptop with headphones,
Yeah.
and it's hard to get into like a workflow in that way. And like once I sit down at my desk, like I'm kind of like locked into that.
Yeah. Do you use a mouse?
No, I need to use
You're a
it.
trackpad guy? Trackpad
Yeah.
demon?
Dude, I literally just have like 2 boots, my interface, like some midis, but yeah, I'm still building my little studio. I need to get a monitor and mouse, all that
Yeah.
stuff, because
Yeah, that's helped me so much. Cause I
the
just
mouse,
can't-
it's crazy.
it sounds crazy.
No, but you're right.
But
it's just more easier to
like these guys, I need to get better at just like using a trackpad. Because if I'm not at home, I'm just like, I just hate working off a laptop. Because here, it's like I have a giant fucking monitor, a mouse, like everything is like so much easier.
Yeah.
Because it's literally on a laptop, the space in like the arrangement view is like this big.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like on my computer at home, it's like this big.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why like I needed, if I do get a monitor, it's gonna be like the nice R2.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, I'm not even talking the mic, but or 2 of them, because you could see literally like a whole song
Yeah.
in terms of like fucking scrolling.
Yeah. I used to only produce in like the arrangement view,
Mm-hmm.
but I recently started using the session view,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe this past week.
Really?
And I think that's honestly like a game changer
Really?
for like, because I have so much trouble with the arrangement part of the track.
Yeah.
But you basically can like stack ideas
Yeah, for sure.
in a loop. And then when you go to do the arrangement, you could have, say you have a lead and you have 3 different just like patterns for the lead.
Mm.
You can just play them live and then you have them all saved right there.
Yeah.
So it's easier to just kind of like click in between stuff.
Yeah, I know what you
Or
mean.
if you have a section that you're working on and it needs more drums or something, you just click play on one of the
Little
the
columns.
racks with the that has drums on it, or it's like an open hi-hat or like a
Yeah.
ride or something, you know? It's like
Yeah.
easier to just kind of like hear it instead
Yeah.
of it gets
Erasing it,
overwhelming
yeah.
when it's on this huge thing, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Cuz I've seen I watched this video with Josh Baker and he showed how he arranges his tracks.
Mhm.
He basically just hits record and it'll record it into the arrangement view, but he
Yeah.
just hits record
And he just activates all his
and then
sounds
just
as
like
he's going.
activates it as it's
Yeah.
going. And it's kind of
Yeah, it's
almost
smart.
how like when you're DJing,
Yeah.
it kind of feels the same way, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure. It's like playing live, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I never
Yeah.
really thought about it like that.
Yeah. There's I don't know, there's 1,000 ways to like work
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Ableton.
It's a trip. And I feel like what I am gonna like end up leading more to is like I'm more of like a hands-on guy.
Mhm.
Like eventually I want to go like full analog or like drum pads, stuff like that, because I have drum pads but I haven't really used them. But I know it'll be more of like a better workflow for me because like I like rhythm, I like hitting drums and stuff. It's more like natural swing.
Mhm.
It's rather than like everything's quantized.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use a lot of times I think when I'm like doing drums, you kind of get like in you're trying to place everything
Yeah,
too perfectly, you know?
exactly. Yeah.
When it's playing, you kind of have to just blast a bunch of notes,
Yeah.
you know? And it'll give you just a different groove that you're like, "Oh, that actually sounds tight."
Yeah.
You almost just like are just throwing ideas
Mm-hmm.
until something kind of works. And that's one thing I've noticed just working with other producers.
Yeah.
They're not so hung up on the idea, you know?
Yeah.
They're just clicking stuff, like twisting knobs
Yeah, when
and
it
fucking
sounds
with
sick.
stuff. And they're like, oh, all right, this sounds tight. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's happened to me where like I have like some stabs and then I'll add like some effect and like it completely flips it and turns
Mhm.
it and like cuts one of the notes out and it sounds like sick. I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
it, dude. If this, it feels wrong, but like right at the same time, you know.
Mhm.
Like I didn't mean to do that, but it sounds sick. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what most producing is. Like you
Yeah.
just trying stuff out.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever sounds good to the naked ear, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, using reference tracks really helps
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
just for arrangement and
I feel like all songs you kind of get a vibe from a different song or like an idea or like
Mhm.
you don't necessarily need to make it sound exactly like that, but it just gives you like that same feel vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can also I started doing this again where I literally would just copy exact like basically not remake the track,
Yeah.
but just copy every single arrangement change that they do.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I mean it's a blueprint, you know.
Yeah.
Even like when I first started producing, I'm like, wait, well, how many bars or when am I gonna bring in the bass line? So I'll go to like record box and see like what bar it's on, and then
Mhm.
go back to
Yeah.
or like, but not all songs are gonna be arranged the same.
Yeah.
So which is cool, you know. You don't really need to follow that.
Mhm.
Like a lot of old tracks, they're not doing 16 bar intros. They're just filling it out, you know. When
Yeah.
it's more like natural.
Cuz they're doing it by feel.
Yeah.
Like back then you didn't have the
Build-ups.
visual,
Yeah.
you know, like the visual aid
Yeah.
when you're arranging a track. You're basically just recording it
Mm-hmm.
live.
Yeah. And you can tell like some house tracks from back then, like the kick never leaves. You know, like there's no build up, there's no
Mhm.
like it's just going all the time. There might be something changing like in terms of like synths or like other instruments, but it's just now like if you see it on if you have old songs like on the CDJ, there's no there's the kick the whole time. There's like bass line the whole time or like something, you know?
Yeah.
There's no like euphoric build up or like break or anything like that.
Yeah. That's why a lot of the stuff back then kind of feels more melodic and
Yeah.
techno-y sounding
Mm,
because it's so repetitive and
yeah.
it's just a
But
different
something changes
style.
about the song where like, you notice it and it gives you a different feeling.
Mhm.
Like sometimes some songs it sounds like two completely different songs, and that's why like it's cool to let songs play out.
Mhm.
Like the second drop might be completely different than a whole different part of the song. It sounds like two different songs, but it's really just the song telling a story or like building up to something new, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Do you ever edit tracks in Record Box for like when you DJ?
Nah, I don't.
Like cut out like part of a breakdown?
No. I've had like homies tell me about that like back then, but I'm like, nah, I don't
It's
really.
too much work.
I don't even put my shit on grid, dude. I'm a lazy
Just
bastard,
raw.
bro. Yeah, I don't put my music on grid or anything. I mean, if it's on there, it's on there. If it's not, fucking use
Yeah,
my
you're
ears.
just doing
you
it
know?
by ear. Depends on how you mix.
Mm.
Do you use a lot of looping when you're mixing?
When I first started, yes, just because
Mm-hmm.
you so you want everything. But now unless it's like an emergency
Mm-hmm.
or
You're
like
just phrasing everything.
yeah, and I think vinyl kind of helped me out with that because obviously you can't loop on records.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I usually don't unless like to avoid vocal clashing or like the song ending, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, like house music mixes itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen. Have you ever watched Colin play?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
the way he DJs, he uses a lot of looping. Like he'll
Mhm.
loop in and just like I don't know.
No, but I
He's
mean,
really good at doing it.
yeah, you could make looping your best friend. Like you could do a lot of cool shit with looping. Obviously keeping the vocal in,
Mm-hmm.
like keeping two songs in is like also a different like art.
Yeah.
If they work, like you could keep two songs in for a whole other song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can also just if you know like if you know all the phrasing and stuff,
Mhm.
like you almost use looping as a way to get it like in phrase.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You can do a lot crazier stuff with I don't know just how you're mixing.
Oh yeah, for sure. And there's like, I still loop, yeah, obviously, but I don't depend on it like I used to when I first started DJing.
Yeah, just every
Like,
fucking time you go to mix out, you just loop the song that's
yeah,
playing.
it's like that, the vocal, and then
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, when I first started DJing, obviously, like, you don't know all of it unless you have someone there that's like knows the actual way
Mhm.
it's DJ house music. And like my boy that literally taught me how to count beats, shout out my boy Alexis. He's the open format DJ and house DJ. So like you could tell when someone's an open format DJ. When
Yeah,
they
you
mix
can.
house.
They're also like way better DJs than us.
No, yeah, dude. Respect to open format DJs,
That
bro.
shit's so
I
hard.
hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like there's a lot of like business and money to be made in it, but it's like the most stressful thing
Yeah.
ever. Like one of the most stressful gigs I've ever done was the fucking quinceañera. And like
Yeah. I
not even
feel
like
that.
opening up for like bigger names has ever made me that stressed out. But yeah, dude, you gotta respect the open format DJs because at least at a dance like genre dance floor,
It's all the same.
people are gonna stick around even if you play like one bad song or something they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna like wait till the next song or like they're not gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like at a dive bar and you play one bad song,
that's
bro,
true. I didn't even
everyone
think
will
about that.
fucking walk off. Literally, like, and I've seen it. Like, I
Mhm.
wouldn't think about it back then, like when I wasn't a DJ, but now, like thinking about it, like, dude, that must fucking. It's like a punch to the gut, bro. Where you play a song and everybody just like
Mhm.
walks off.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's normal. It's the name of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in those big, like, those big nightclubs,
Yeah,
that shit would be so nerve wracking.
I know, dude. But I mean, those guys have like all the songs ready, and like you have to really prep for stuff like that, which is I think why they get paid so much because they have to have
Yeah.
Sweet
They
Home
have to be
Alabama.
so
You
quick,
gotta
too.
have all the must plays.
Yeah. And I've watched one of my buddies. He's actually a pretty decent open format DJ. Shout out Mark.
Shout out Mark.
I just was watching him. He played at what's that bar called? It's that Irish bar on Huntington Main Street. I forget the name of it.
No, I wouldn't know. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about another one. I don't know. Where
Killarney's. That's what it is.
Never been.
Anyway, he was in a frat, so their frat would Killarney's would send them like a party bus to pick their whole frat and like these sororities up. So they would pack it out on a Thursday.
Oh shit.
So I went over there when he was DJing because shit's fucking popping.
College Fridays, dog.
Yeah. So I went over there and I was just watching him DJ. And he's like sweating because he's so like locked in.
Yeah, bro.
Because you have to mix so quick.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just,
for sure.
Luckily, this was when like Stems first came out on Serato.
Oh, okay.
And so that makes open format for sure way easier.
And fun,
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, even just using Serato, I'm like, dude, how the fuck do you see
I know when they're going down, dude,
up
that
and
shit
down? I'm like,
stresses me out.
dude, I can't.
That's old school shit, though.
Yeah. Because one time I forget where I was, but the DJ had to go take a piss or something. He's like, you can play a couple tracks if you want. And I was like, dude, I can't even. Like, I tried to mix in one track and I just train wrecked. I was like, dude, fuck this.
Yeah, bro. Like, there was times where, like, I was doing, like, corporate gigs and, like, they would want, like, a little bit of house. But then sometimes, like, they just got so used to booking me. It was like, oh, St. Patrick's, we need you to play all Irish music or bands. And I'm like, oh, they're like mixing the Cranberries.
Yeah, like how are you supposed to mix that, you know?
Yeah, and like at one point it's just echo out, play.
Yeah.
Literally, like that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Because
it's
it's just about selection.
Yeah.
Like they're not carrying like be matching. If you do like mashups, that's cool, but
yeah, you can't mash up fucking Irish dance. Fucking
yeah, the Cranberries with the fucking flogging Molly, dude.
Yeah. Have you seen those? I was talking about this last night. Have you seen those videos of those Irish tap dancers and their legs look fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Like hella whimsical.
Yeah, dude, shit.
You know?
It looks hard though. I can't tap dance.
Yeah. Did you grow up around music? Were your parents musical at all?
So what's funny is that like I'm the only like DJ in like my whole family. Like there's not one other DJ.
Yeah,
like
same.
my mom's side, dad's side. The only one that was really into like dance music was me and my cousin. Literally, like I come from very traditional Mexican household family, but I grew up dancing and singing. Yeah, so like before I was into like house music, I wanted to start like my Mexican band.
Yeah.
What's called a grupo in Spanish.
That's fire.
Yeah, like I was trying to learn the accordion, the guitar, and then, you know, I used to sing. I used to just get drunk and sing with my homies' bands and stuff. And I did want to like follow through with that, but the thing about like that whole scene is just like it's a lot of politics. It's about status. It's about, you know, who has more money, who has more stuff like that. And then when I started coming into like the dance community, it was like a breath of fresh air because you don't really have to worry about. I mean, there's fights and stuff now, but it's not
politics.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like as deep as like the Mexican music.
Yeah, yeah. Like everyone kind of helps each other. I feel like if you're around the right crew of people, and just like collectives.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like in general, like a dance floor, like just everyone dancing and vibing together. You hardly won't see that in any other scene.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Yeah.
And it was like everyone's just wants to fucking party, dude. It's cool, you know. So I like decided I wanted to start DJing when I think it was like Nocturnal. I went to my first Nocturnal, and I was just, you know, amazed at what one person could do for all these people, you know, like the power that this person has. And it's not like a bad power, you know, because there's bad power out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a power for good, you know, making people dance, giving them, because I to this day remember sets, like I remember that set, like I will remember that set for the rest of my life. And like, to have that impact on someone, and you know, most people go there to heal, you know, to dance and have a good time, create memories with friends. So like that kind of like it enlightened me, you know, like that one guy and those fucking turntables, all these people, you know.
Yeah.
And everyone's just kind of flowing and bouncing, and you know, it was crazy to me. And you know, when I was back then, when I was singing, it was cool to like see people dance, make people dance, but it's a different feeling, you know, when you give people this memory and like this feeling, this
Mm-hmm.
even if it's just for 1 hour, you know.
Yeah, and even on a smaller scale, like some of these like small parties that I've done, like with Town Hall or like
Yeah,
with
dude.
Tempo Gallery, like that shit's so tight.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's been times where like I've played to like 100 people, 200 people, and then there's been times where I played to one person, 3 people, 15 people,
Mm-hmm.
and there's been times like these 15 people, but they're fucking grooving,
Lit.
bro, and it's
Yeah.
like way more fun than like 100 people that are like some of them are dancing, some of them are just fucking yapping,
Mm-hmm.
and you know it's just a connect. It's a different connection when people are actually like listening and dancing and you know acknowledging the music that you're playing.
Yeah, people don't really dance anymore, you know? I love going to the parties and people are like actually dancing and people
Yeah.
are spread out, you know?
Yeah.
Not everyone's just like this kind of in the crowd, just like shoulder to
Yeah.
shoulder.
I mean, I guess it goes both ways. It's hard to dance if it's oversold or like
Mm-hmm.
if they go past like whatever the
Capacity.
capacity. So if there's space to dance and people are dancing, yeah, it's the best. It's
Yeah.
cool. That's always good. And like there's still parties out there that still have that feel, like, you know, Certified Groovers, Our Party Secret Service,
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Lovers, Dialogue. They still have like you go. Every time I go to this parties, I'm like I'm probably the youngest guy here, but it's
Mhm.
the best. Like I love playing like the
Yeah.
older crowds
Yeah.
just because.
Yeah, the older crowds are fucking tight
Bro,
because they're about it.
Jeez, bro.
They know what's up.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, because I mean, nobody's really there to dance as much as they were back then. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people are there just because they want to get fucked up or they just want to get it on camera that they saw this DJ.
Yeah, it's a lot of like bro culture now.
Yeah.
The bros have infiltrated.
Yeah, I mean, but if they're dancing, fuck it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, people kind of get, I don't know, like annoyed with. It's gotten like so big now that it's like in the mainstream, but I think it's a good thing because those mainstream, like you were saying, you're listening to Night Bass, but you'd have never thought you'd have been digging through records in,
Yeah, no way.
you know. So I think the more people kind of get introduced into the
Mhm.
commercial stuff, it's just gonna bring more people to the underground.
Yeah, for sure. And like that's why, dude, when I was like doing my first gigs, like I was fucking ripping SoundCloud and YouTube edits of like hip hop. Why?
Mhm.
Because you know, like you kind of have to like at especially legends. Like
Yeah.
these people are like they just got done eating wings and watching the Lakers, bro. Like
Yeah, they're not trying to
you
eat
can't
your
just throw
fucking-
some deep cuts on.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta give them something to like learn, man. You know,
Yeah.
something to sing along with.
Yeah,
And
that's funny.
but yeah, dude, that's what I tell like a lot of like people that want to start DJing or start DJing. Like I tell them like, yeah, dude, like it's cool to have those little hip hop edits, but just
Mhm.
don't depend on them, you know. And like even now, like bigger DJs, they solely depend on those hip hop edits, those rap edits, and it's cool to throw in. You have to, even myself, you have to throw a sing along, whether
Mhm.
it's like an '80s edit or like you know some kind. It's just it's the name of the game, bro. People
Mhm.
love singing along, and you got to throw it in there in your set at least like 1 or 2 songs. You know?
Yeah.
Then you can go back to your deep shit. But if you're just like solely depending your whole set on those sing-alongs, then you're not digging deep enough. You know, you're not trying hard enough. It's kind of
Yeah.
like the easy way out.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I totally feel that. I feel like the edits have just gotten out of hand.
Yeah, and like even with producing, I'm kind of like on the same kind of thing. Like I'm just trying to make like dubs right now, not too many vocals. If anything, they're chopped, you know.
Mhm.
But you know, some a friend told me, he was like, you know, sometimes you kind of have to throw a little like hip hop edit, make something that will catch people's attention to kind of get your name known out there, and then once you
Yeah.
kind of recognize, then you could get deeper into your actual, you know.
Yeah, I feel
art.
that. I'm just not a big edit guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's
there's
cool
so
to-
much better shit out there. Like,
Yeah,
we've heard
and-
these songs like so many times. But it depends on how you do the edit, because a lot of them are just kind of like cheap.
Yeah, you're just putting a 4x4.
Yeah, with the vocal on top. But if you
Yeah.
actually like sauce it up, you know.
Yeah, you could do there. That's the thing about, bro. Like, there's a crazy art to sampling,
Mm-hmm.
like chopping and screwing, stuff like that.
Yeah, the edits have just always been. I forget what track it is. It's a Tribe Called Quest edit that's like only on wax. You know which one I'm talking about? Brando has it on wax.
I think I know which one. He was telling me about it, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
I'll have to send it to you. It's like, dude. I told Brando, I was like, dude, this shit needs to be in a museum.
I know it's crazy because I was talking to him about a record that I have that, like I was saying, you can't even find on YouTube. It's a
Mama's Groove.
Mama's Groove. No, it's not Mama's Groove. It's the label. I can't remember, but it's it's called Don'tcha. It's the Pussycat. Well, it's originally by someone else. And the Pussycat Dolls, like, kind of use the same idea. Don't you wish your girlfriend? But like, it's a record that I have, and it's like the sickest edit ever, dude. Like, and it's respectable because like they were doing it back then. You think they're doing it now? Like, if they were doing it back then, like, I guess sometimes it's okay. You know, it hits if it hits.
You know that shit has to be tight if they're pressing it to vinyl.
Yeah, exactly. If they took the time and paid the money,
yeah.
like you can't just throw some bullshit out there.
You can't just like, they're not just uploading them to SoundCloud. Like they had to get the shit pressed.
Yeah, so they're like, I'm not gonna pay this money and cook some whack shit.
Yeah, and I like that you can find those. Like,
I know, dude.
That are vinyl only.
Yeah, like I wish I could listen to it. I wish I could listen to it in my truck, but you can't, dude. Like, it's not on YouTube. Like, it's on Discogs, obviously, but
yeah, that's what's tight about vinyl. Like, people always talk about just gatekeeping records,
Yeah.
But that's just part of being a DJ, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you just put so much effort into digging,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if it's homies, like, yeah, I'll tell them what song it is, but
for sure. But that's part of what makes you a good DJ, though, is like your track
finding
selection.
your own. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll like Shazam a DJ here and there just because, like, it's a sick ass song. And I might not even DJ. I just want to hear it in my car.
Yeah.
Like, but most of the time, like, it's always better when you find the music yourself. And then even going back to, like, playing the sing-alongs and stuff, when I was like going to a lot of shows and events, I liked hearing stuff that I've never heard before. Like, it doesn't make it worse just because you don't know the words,
Yeah.
Or like the whole thing about harder is better, faster is better. It's it's not.
Yeah, especially coming from vinyl, it's like 120.
Yeah, I know, dude. And you would never think it, and it doesn't
groovers.
even sound like 120.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like it at all. Just because, like, you wouldn't even know. Unless you're like, they're like counting and stuff,
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, it's always cool, like, playing music, underground shit, and people like, whoa, what is that song? What was that? Some people want to hear shit they've never heard before because it's just as good.
Yeah, that's why I like the head parties.
Yeah.
So people are like, yo, what is this?
I know.
That's a good feeling, though, as like as a digger and like a DJ, when somebody's like, "Yo, what is this track?"
Yeah,
you're like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, especially, bro, at the record store, I'm telling you, I'll be in there digging, bro, like fucking $8 hollers. That's why he's calling it that, because it's fucking, I'm a cheap ass, bro. You gotta go, and then everyone's like, oh, what is this, bro? All the OGs and shit, right? What is this? Hey, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. It's already sold, homie.
Yeah, it's funny, like, seeing the old heads too, like,
oh yeah, man,
you get the respect from them. You're like,
yeah, bro, those are the boys, man. Yeah, so on my birthday in January, I had an all vinyl party, and I had like basically the Footwork crew do like back to backs.
Yeah, that's tight,
and it was cool. But I closed out myself, and like the night was going, I was like, fuck, dude, like, I gotta go after all these guys that have been DJing for like 20 plus years. And they were fucking throwing down, bro. Like, I told them, like, don't hold back at all. Like, whatever, they're gonna get whatever I give them. Like, you guys fucking go balls out. And it was a good time. I got a lot of compliments, like, from all the opening sets. And like, it wasn't intentional to pair them how I did, but it worked out great because I kind of know their styles,
Mm-hmm.
and it was sick, dude. Like they were just flowing.
That's tight.
They had so much fun, and like that,
Yeah.
that like that made me happy, you know, like having all the OGs come out and fucking jam.
Yeah, and I love seeing them play because they're just like so interactive with each other, you know?
Yeah,
Like they're just
yeah,
like get deep into their
yeah.
bags, like fucking around.
Yeah, bro. It's a cool like
Yeah.
even like going, cause for a minute when I was practicing vinyl a lot,
Mm-hmm.
I was, you know, statistically I was spending more time on turntables than digital
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't practicing my exit anymore, just because I felt like I didn't need to, you know.
Yeah.
But there was a point where I was like on turntables more than the CDJs, and like when I started like going back into the digital gigs and stuff, I would be like, I'll be bored.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'll cue a song up. Sometimes I wouldn't even move BPM. Like I'll try to picture it just to have fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's kind of like an emptiness that I felt
Yeah.
going to digital.
I
'Cause,
totally feel that.
you know, playing records, you're dropping a record, you go look through your bag, you know, have a sip of beer, and sometimes you drop a record, listen to it, change your mind. You gotta do it quick though, so it's like you're always moving, you're always doing
Yeah.
something, you know. So it's always more interactive and fun, and I love spinning vinyl. It's stressful, but it's like it's more rewarding in a way, you know.
Yeah. I've talked to Ian about this too, and he's like, dude, playing like a 3-hour vinyl set is like way more work than playing like an 8-hour digital set.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like,
dude.
I'm mentally just like done after 3 hours.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the most I've played. Well, like officially, I played 2 hour set at Footworks.
On
But-
vinyl?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
And it was cool. I was like worried, but like once you're in there and like you have a good amount of records and you kind of know what most of them sound like,
Mm-hmm.
then like you're in the fly. And 2 hours really isn't a lot if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like you're flying by. It's probably like 30 records.
Yeah,
If that.
because you're not, with vinyl, you're not mixing as quick
No.
either.
No, for sure, no. I mean, unless the song is short, but even with digital, like when I first started DJing, I was so excited to mix a new song in. I'll like
Mhm.
do like one drop and then like ready.
Yeah.
But now like minimum 2 drops each song, and that's what I like try to tell people that want to learn how to DJ. Like you gotta let the song breathe, you know.
Yeah.
And you know sometimes I'll even let it go to the 3rd drop just because it's a good song. If it's a good song, you don't have to like
Yeah,
make
and the crowd's
mashups.
fucking with it.
Yeah, you don't have to mash it up with another thing. You just let it play, bro.
Yeah.
And then even with the records, it's the same thing. Also because you're beat matching half the time.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, and I love one of my favorite things about vinyl that I think is so funny. Everyone's like worried about just like perfectly mixing tracks, but back in the day,
Yeah,
they
you
would
just
l-
cut
they,
into
they would
that
just
shit.
let tracks just end, and then they would hit play.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, that's fucking tight, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's where the deep cuts came from, bro. You literally and like
That's
even
so funny.
and what's crazy is that sometimes they made it work so smoothly because they knew their music.
Mhm.
And you know, if you look at like vinyl DJs that would mix like disco, soul, stuff like that,
Mhm.
they can't have the 2 records playing for so long because they're
So on top
they're not
of each other.
quantized. They're played by like live bands.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
they're moving up and down the in pitch. Like it's not
Mhm.
on time.
Yeah.
So like you're either pitch riding or you just pitch ride for a couple seconds and boom, you cut into the next as soon as like the vocal comes in for the new song.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
If you're like in key with the records, you know, it sounds just as good as beat matching and, you know,
Yeah.
mixing them that way.
Yeah, I've seen some just like guys on Instagram. Like they're mixing like disco. Fuck, these guys are sick.
Yeah, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I forget the guy's name. He's kind of a younger guy.
I think I know who you're talking about, the curly haired dude.
Yeah.
With
He's
the light. Bro,
Yeah.
he's a G, bro.
Yeah.
Respect to that guy. Because he's mixing like old records, like I
Yeah.
said, that are like pretty sure they're not on time. Like they're played by live bands, so they're not really following the actual BPM.
yeah.
And he's just fucking riding out and he makes it look easy.
Yeah. He's like got the sauce, you know.
Yeah, dude. And like he cuts at the perfect time, like I was saying, because he knows his records. You know, he knows when the main vocal's gonna come in, and if as long as it's in key or in harmony with the last record, then
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah, for sure. What was I gonna say? Oh, when I played Sandbar, like when you play there, I was talking about this with. Do you know Bijan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the boy.
He was like, if you play Sandbar, you have to like quick mix. So it's literally like one drop.
Yeah,
One
people get
drop
bored.
and then mix out. One
Yeah,
drop and then
dude.
mix out. I was like, dude, I can't DJ like
Yeah,
this.
I can't, dude.
And I don't have like enough like records that can just like you can keep going like that for an hour,
yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah, when people
you
tell
know?
me, oh yeah, like I could play like 25 songs, I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like max like 14,
Yeah.
5 minutes each song
Yeah.
or less, but
Yeah, it depends on the gig, obviously, but yeah, you gotta let stuff ride.
yeah. No matter what, minimum 2 drops.
Yeah.
And what's the worst is like when you go like back to back with someone who like loves quick mixing.
Yeah.
And like I get it, like, and people like to mix like that, but it's kind of an etiquette thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of back-to-backs. It depends who it is. I
yeah,
feel like I have to
for
know the
sure.
person.
No, yeah, because I've had like great back-to-back partners. Like me and Ian go pretty well back-to-back. Like Jacob Cardell, me and him have had like a good amount of back-to-backs, and we just flow. No prep, no prep, no motherfucking headphone. Nah, just kidding.
When did you buy what is the fucking 1 ear thing called?
Oh, the lollipop.
Yeah. When did you get that?
I think like a year ago.
That shit's so tight.
Yeah, it's a Sennheiser.
That's tight.
So I guess it's by Ariel Lollipop from NYC. So he's the same person that makes them for Louis Vega.
Damn, how much was that? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't care. It was like $200. It wasn't that expensive. I mean, it's half a headphone.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Nah, but it's literally like a microphone, but just with a Sennheiser attached to it. It sounds great.
Yeah.
And the reason why I got that was because I even like when I had headphones, I would still 1 ear just because I didn't like having stuff on my head. Like these Sennheisers are the ones I could like wear on my head and be fine. But I used to have like
the noise canceling ones.
No, I had the Pioneer X7s or something like that.
Like the over the ear ones.
Yeah, they're really big and bulky. I mean, they sound good, but it was because they had a swivel, so that's why I really liked them. So I'll have them on my shoulders and just kind of 1 ear.
Yeah.
But then I kind of like got tired of also having headphones on my neck.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't see my neck. It looked like I had a fucking cast on.
The turtleneck.
Yeah, and then I would always just use 1 ear just because I get why people use both ears for their headphones.
Yeah.
But I always like, if I have a good booth, like I like to hear what's actually like out there, you know?
Yeah. It's a cool, just like, I feel like if you play vinyl, you're like allowed to have one of those.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a digital guy, you can't rock that.
Yeah, shit. I still use it for digital. I give a shit, but
no, but you do both. So you
Yeah.
got the pass. You know?
Cool, thank you.
Because it looks tight. I like the way it looks and just like.
I mean, that's how they used it back then, just because it was easier, you know.
Yeah.
If you were B matching cookies, throw it out, and then also, I wear like different kinds of hats.
Yeah.
So like I can't have head. If I'm wearing like a fedora, I can't. I would have to use these on my neck, and then it just
Yeah.
goes back to using headphones on my neck.
Yeah. I'm just not a huge fan. I can't do the neck thing. Like Ian
like
mixes that
holding?
way. I think it just depends on your build. You know?
Yeah, I got a pretty long neck, dog. So
Yeah. Some guys just, I don't know. I just never liked doing it that way for some reason.
yeah, everyone has their preference. I think it's just because I don't spend too much time with like listening to, well, at least when I first started DJing with
Like your
vinyl.
quick beat matching.
Yeah, like with vinyl, I realize that sometimes I do need I'm probably gonna get another pair of Sennheisers because it's convenient.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it kind of slips away, and you gotta still beat match while you're. But yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah. These, I think, I just bought a new set of these.
These
But
are great.
those are like my original headphones. I'll probably keep those like just as like a,
Frame 'em.
sentimental.
Frame
Yeah, I'll
'em.
put them up with my fucking fake platinum record.
From SoundCloud, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they for some reason they work fine doing this. But when I would plug them into the mixer, one of the ears would always like cut in and out.
Yeah, I think it's the problem with like these little cables that you could fix them, and like some people like weld them and shit.
Yeah. So I ended up I got 5 years out of them. So it's like
That's a good run.
yeah, and they still work,
Yeah, no,
for
they were
this.
fine. Yeah,
So
and I think these were originally used for like broadcasting or like
yeah,
yeah,
I've
if I'm not
seen
mistaken.
like sports broadcasters. They
Yeah.
use a lot of Sennheiser stuff. With,
Yeah,
like,
these
the-
go back, dude.
yeah,
Like, these go way back apparently.
yeah. Have you used any other, I guess, like DJ equipment besides Pioneer stuff and like techniques? Like, have you messed with what's that other brand?
Denon?
Denon. Have you ever messed with one of those?
I haven't. No, I've seen them though.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know.
They just don't look as tight.
Yeah, I mean it's not really look. I mean I'm sure I've seen like the CDJ version of like
Yeah.
Denons, and they look cool. They're fucking huge.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just I never got my hands on one or tried. I'm sure it's the same shit.
Yeah.
But-
It's all the same.
But Pioneer's where it's at.
Yeah.
Take
Have
these.
you? Does Secret Service have a V10?
Yeah, we do.
Fuck.
But we don't really use it unless like the headliner asks for it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it. I mean, I've
V10's like the standard now.
yeah. And you could honestly do a lot of cool shit with it.
The
It's
sends.
just yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is like practicing it. Like not everybody has just a V10 sitting around that you
Yeah.
can practice on.
Because that's why I was gonna sell my A9 and get a V10, but I'm like, most of these people can't even.
Won't even use it.
Yeah, won't
to its
even.
full potential.
Yeah. So it's kind of pointless, and I
Yeah.
don't know. At some point, I'll get it, just for myself.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
like,
even just like what isolator. That's probably the other cool part. But
yeah, and just I've always been like so nervous, like DJing on CDJs. So that's why I ended up just like buying them.
Oh really?
Because I don't know. If I pulled up to like a big important gig and I had to use a V10, like I want to be like nice with it, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to
for
be
sure.
like in my head like fuck, like I'm not
Yeah.
mixing how I should on this.
Yeah, the first time I used the V10, it was a pretty big show. I went back to back with my girl Ems.
Yeah.
It was for Will Clark when we had Will Clark. It was like
Oh,
an
yeah.
unannounced.
Were you
Space
direct
Yacht Club.
support?
No, we were just opening set.
Okay.
We're direct support for Friendly Fire.
That was the Halloween one?
No, it was a Space Yacht collab.
Mm.
So they had like a boat party with Will Clark,
Yeah.
but it was like secret lineup. Like it was
Yeah.
unannounced. Like they weren't supposed to know it was him or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever used the V10. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not touching any effect. Like echo reverb, that's it, dude. Like I'm not getting risky with it, but
Yeah, it's
isolator at most.
it's just a little weird mixing on like the 4 channels.
Yeah. And then it has like extra knob, right? It's like
It's like the lows and like mid lows.
yeah, mid lows.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can like if somebody that knows how to mix on a V10, you just like it's pretty easy.
Yeah. And then even then, like if your songs are good, you don't need any effects. I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes it like cooler or whatever. Like if there's like a kind of like dry area in the song, you kind of like or build up. But shit, dude, you give me a rotary mixer and records, and you could still get a good ass set, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as your music's good.
Yeah, Ian played I forgot what the warehouse is called. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's Sensory Signal would do their parties there.
Is it the one he works at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been
I've
there?
Yeah. Crazy spot.
Yeah, he he had a tempo gallery there one night.
Oh, and
Did
they
you go
have
to that one?
No, I was supposed to. I think was it you that told me? Like, or I think Ian told me to pull up like because you guys were all gonna jam out at the end.
I
like
couldn't
4
stay
in the
that
morning.
long. I had to be somewhere the next day, so I dipped out kind of early.
Yeah, but I remember, I think. And then they had the Alpha Theta rotary mixer, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah, that shit's gnarly,
I was
dude.
like, dude, I'm so glad you didn't put me on this lineup because I won't be able to DJ on this.
It's honestly not that. It's not that bad. It's just a matter of like knowing, because they're all knobs. So they all
Yeah.
like Risky has I forget what it's called, but it's a rotary mixer.
Yeah.
It is so sick, dude. Like
Yeah.
it has a nice isolator, and like you just feel the fucking.
Mhm.
You have so much control over the sound.
Yeah.
And I used that for my first all vinyl party on my birthday,
Mhm.
and like I before that he'll like bring it over to the shop, and I'll just like kind of dabble with it. But it's not much to it. It's just like knowing where everything's at.
Yeah.
Especially his, like all the knobs are silver and like all the words are like silver. So
Mhm.
it's like everything just takes getting used to,
Yeah.
and having obviously you have it available to you.
Yeah.
Like I want to try a zone. I've never mixed on a zone.
Yeah. That's another thing. I'm just like anything like off different than what I'm like used to playing on. It just like throws me off.
Yeah. I've like used different ones, but you just gotta find like where's the cue. Like even Dakin's, he has like a old school like Pioneer, and it's sick though. It's like it's
Yeah.
old school, but it still has like effects and stuff.
Yeah.
But like literally like the cue is like a little lever. You go left record or right record.
Yeah.
But I mean, the reason I want to try the zone is because it's fully analog,
Yeah.
so you could feel the difference. And even like with Risky's like rotor, you could feel like the different sound it brings, you know.
The warmth.
Yeah, dude. And it's more like slow burning mixing. You can't like chop in unless you're like using your crossfader, but everything's like more slow mixing, and it has to be a little, you know, you got to be patient.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Because then if you like bring it in too fast, and it's like way louder than you anticipated.
yeah.
Because like you're on the rotary mix on his, at least you're like going up like less than halfway, and like you're not hearing much. But as soon as you reach like a certain point, it's like there, like it's, you know, it's there. You can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to like set up my decks in like a different like I would put like two CDJs on one side and just only mix like have two right here and then the mixer, and then I would use like different table heights, because like if the table's like too low, it just like fucks up my flow.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm like
I
so
get
sensitive.
that. I get that. I hate fucking low tables, dude, especially when you're fucking 6 feet. Dude.
Yeah. Ian is like a troll size guy. So he can play on those like little tables. But
Yeah, dude,
that's the only anytime I like can request a like bar height table, like I have to like play on that, because on just like, you know, the plastic like 6-foot tables people have, like I can't play on those.
Worst, bro.
Like after an hour, your back is just destroyed.
Just shot.
Yeah. And it seems like there's just so many DJs that are tall.
Yeah, and then there's also just a bunch of DJs that are short too. It's crazy. There's no in between.
Yeah,
there's
there's
no
no
like
in
average
between.
size.
Yeah, they're
You're
either like
fucking
tiny.
freakishly tall.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. The have you ever met the Surf House guys?
No, I was
Christian and Steven?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they're just tall as fuck. So it's
But that could also suck too. Like, damn, dude. Unless you're like playing main stage and they fucking have the risers.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Have you seen it's like Pasa and Dennis Cruz? Like he looks, I don't know how tall he is. I think he's like 6'7" or something.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's fucking huge.
He's
like playing Dennis Cruz and he's like down here. Looks so funny.
Yeah, he for sure takes the he takes the bad side of that back to back. Dennis Cruz, like a big ass smile.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit. It's a trip.
Yeah.
It's a huge gap.
That's funny. What time are we at? An hour 15?
Nice.
Yeah, we can call it.
Yeah,
plug yourself. How can people find your new music that's coming out?
Sooner or later. Eder Cheddar 562 on Instagram. You want my number?
Yeah. Yeah.
Social security, address, email, you name it.
Yeah. Do you have anything on SoundCloud?
No,
Okay.
no, yeah. I'm gatekeeping for now. It's because I'm like,
You don't want any
it's a
records out in
pride
the world?
thing. No, I do eventually, but like, it's just like a personal thing. Like, I want like my first like either batch of songs or song just to be like really how I want it, you know?
But just like DJ mixes. Do you have any on
Oh yeah, I
SoundCloud?
have like not SoundCloud, not anymore, just because I just hate the quality on SoundCloud. But I have mixes on YouTube,
Yeah.
Secret Service page. We're about to release our recent peer party videos,
Sick.
so those were fun. I have one with Stash House Studio. Shout out to my boy Martin.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing those. Roscoe's played over there.
Yeah, we've
Shout
all.
out Roscoe.
Shout out Roscoe.
We
But
love you, Roscoe.
yeah, fuck you, Roscoe. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I love that guy. But yeah, dude. I mean, I really don't record mixes as much as I used to because primarily they were just for me to listen back to and
Yeah.
see if I needed to get better, like work on something.
Yeah.
And I'll put those on SoundCloud. But then like I stopped because I don't want to like I'd rather have people hear those songs live
Yeah.
because I don't want to like be like, oh, it's the same set you have on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And I guess
That's very
like
true.
I don't really play a lot of the same music, but if I wanted to, you know, I was just kind of like wasting my selections on SoundCloud mixes rather
Yeah.
than playing them out live.
I totally feel that. Yeah, I kind of deleted everything.
Yeah, literally, me too.
Like, fuck this.
And then I'll go back and listen to my old sets, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I used to think like this mixing was good. I mean,
Yeah.
the songs were cool. Like I would forget about some songs that I first downloaded,
Yeah.
and now like I listen to them way differently, and like, wow, this is actually a good song. I just sucked at mixing.
Yeah. You're just ruining the songs. Yeah, it's all like context, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But you have any gigs coming up?
As of now, no. Dry like the Sahara, but I mean, it's a good thing. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
More time in the studio.
Yeah. I fucking never play out anymore. It's sad.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time where I was just like, I was gigging a lot, and it's cool. It's good. It was good practice, but now I feel like it's better for me not to play as many gigs just because, you know, it's just fatigue.
Yeah.
Not only for me, but like for the crowd.
Yeah. For
Like,
sure.
if I'm playing every week, it's not going to be the same people
Yeah.
wanting to come out and support, you know, because it's more frequent.
Yeah.
With the less frequent something is, like, the more people are going to want it.
Yeah. I think for sure in the beginning, you got to like put your time in,
Nah,
you
yeah,
know?
for sure.
But once you get to a certain point, I think you can kind of
You could be
play
more
less and
selective,
less.
yeah.
and play like the bigger stuff, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And then, like, not only that, but like, there's just certain parties I just don't want to play, you know?
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. It's just like I wouldn't be able to play like the kind of music I want to play, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not in a disrespectful way or anything, but it's just like preference, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that's nice. Like doing my own events, like I can just play whatever I want.
Yeah. For
And like
sure.
not playing bar gigs anymore.
Yeah.
I think you can start like people will book you just like based on your sound, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You're not kind of just like
someone that could DJ like,
Yeah.
top 40.
Yeah.
And I think that's just where I'm at right now. Like, I could go and play some deep cuts, and like they're booking me because, you know, they know what I'm coming with and
Yeah.
the vibe I bring.
Yeah. For sure. Sweet. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Thanks for having me, bro. That was fun.
Yeah.
I was nervous as fuck.
Were
I'm not
you?
gonna lie. Oh yeah, dude. I've never been on a podcast or anything.
Yeah, it's easy money.
It was fun,
Hours easy to do.
though. Yeah, I mean, it's just a conversation.
Yeah.
literally.
I try to keep it just like as low pressure as possible.
Nah, you did fine. Yeah, dude. This
You
is
know?
great. You're in nature and shit, dude.
Yeah.
This is way better than my studio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's almost better that I don't have like a bunch of cameras, you know?
Yeah,
Because I feel like it freaks people out.
No, yeah, for sure. Like when the first like recorded set I did with Stash, he had like camera here, and I was like, damn, dude, like it makes you nervous.
Yeah.
I get like recording and all that, but I honestly
Mhm.
like I hate cameras.
Yeah.
But I know like that's how you get content. It's fun,
Yeah.
But you got to get used to it.
Yeah. Have you sorry to keep going.
I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
I'm chilling,
Let's
bro.
run it. Have you how do you like I guess approach the content that you're putting out? Do you post I mean, I know you post like the kind of like flyers and just like for
Yeah.
show stuff, but
Yeah, and
have
it's
you started thinking about content?
I mean, in terms of like flyers, that's mostly just to kind of support
Yeah, of
my
course.
collective. It's you have to.
Well, I'm
It's the
talking
name of
about
the
just
game.
like your personal brand.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because like once you start making music, like you kind of have to lean into some kind of way of putting it out there.
Yeah.
But I'm not really like I feel like
You just haven't figured out like the lane that you want to go in.
yeah. I mean, back then, I just like to like refer to like back then. What the fuck? You just pull up to a record shop and like give them samples and stuff like that. I feel like when I do have like a batch of songs ready, I do want to like just get a bunch of USBs and throw like a crate in there.
Yeah.
Like give them to people or like even go to record label people.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
in terms of like shooting videos in my backyard, like
yeah.
nah, dude.
Go stream my shit.
Nah, or like even like snippets, like how like I've been
Yeah.
posting little snippets. I feel like
Just like
yeah, like if I see it, I mean
Yeah.
even if it's just not like I feel like that's cool. I mean like even the little snippets I've been posting, like they're not
Mhm.
full songs that are out yet, but it lets people know that I'm starting to produce or like
Yeah.
I'm starting to have music out.
I think it just
Which-
really depends on your personality.
Yeah, I mean
I just don't like to be a fucking cornball
yeah,
on
exactly. dude.
Instagram.
Yeah, bro, that's my thing. Like if we're in person, like I'm a cornball. I don't give a shit, dude. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, but like once like I'm recording myself, it's just I
You
don't
just
know.
feel so whack. Like, dude, this is the wackest thing ever.
And then like if you keep rewatch it, you're like, fuck, dude. I
like,
fucking
you can't
licked it.
even, like, I just hate, like, this is fine.
Yeah, we're just. I'm
But
not even
if-
looked at the camera.
If it's like me trying to, like, promo something, I'm like, dude, this is the wackest thing I've ever done.
you gotta have to like make it seem like
Yeah, you're,
that's-
like,
that is
hyped
what
up.
It is, but nah, I feel like
It's just hard to find a lane that you don't
Yeah.
absolutely hate.
you just. I mean, I feel like if you just have good music and you know, like who to promote it to, I guess in a way. But I mean, most of the songs that blow up now is just TikTok,
Yeah.
and like
I
mean,
stopped posting on TikTok.
yeah, same. Like back then, I used to like when I first started DJing, I used to post like mashups or like I wanted to go TikTok live so bad.
Dude, my buddy, he, shout out Kendall. He's a little fucking degenerate.
James,
But, he kind of like, he does make music, but he blew up on TikTok just like doing live streams.
yeah, bro. A lot of people have came up that way.
Yeah, and he plays like nothing that I would play. He plays like hard techno, like
Oh shit.
Lick and Dip.
Oh.
Like he's played for them a bunch of times. Code Red, like these fucking huge
Yeah.
crowds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He sent me a video. He's like, dude, scope this. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I've
Like,
been a
just
coder,
off
yeah.
of TikTok,
Yeah.
and they're so funny. They're just like this. It's him and one of his other buddies, and he's a photographer, and he's like shot for like a bunch of big DJs. Like he'll like
Oh, shit.
shoot for EDC and stuff like that. And they're just like every gig that he gets booked, he just flies him out to like shoot content and just like pictures, videos, and they're just like every gig that he goes to, they're just fucking like this little team, and it's just so funny because they'll just be
Yeah, I
like,
mean when
goons.
yeah, like content like that is fun, vlogging and like the life of these that could be fun, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But it's just like raw shit,
yeah,
nothing,
but
like-
he has like professional like videos and photos for every gig that he plays.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
you gotta come with something.
Like, fuck,
but
I
yeah,
don't got
dude,
money
like-
for that.
I know, right? But yeah, like when I first started DJing, I was like trying to get in that way too. I'm not gonna lie, like trying
Mhm.
to get on. But you had to have 1,000 followers back then to go TikTok live.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, you
like,
can just buy them.
Yeah, but
You can just buy them to get like past the point.
yeah.
for
But
your
now
follower count.
you don't need 1,000 followers. Now anybody can go live.
Really?
Now
Huh.
that I don't even want to.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even that I just didn't. One, I just think TikTok. It's not. I don't know. It's not like the audience that I
Yeah,
want
I
to
get
be
that.
like affiliated with, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Because TikTok, you will like you get engagement,
Yeah,
but that doesn't necessarily convert to people being actually like fans of you, you know?
yeah, for sure. I mean, the algorithm is crazy. Like, you'll be scrolling and you have like a video with like 3 million views, and then you scroll and it's like some guy in fucking middle of the butt fuck, like no
Yeah.
likes, and like so it goes all around that. But I get what you mean, because like I scroll through comments on TikTok and it just like pisses me off. Like,
Yeah.
these guys don't know what the
And
hell
it's
they're
just such a
talking about.
younger demographic, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, there's a little bit of everything on there. Like, there's a lot of knowledge to TikTok. Like, it's
Yeah, for sure.
like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I want to know something like really quick or like how to do it, like I don't go on YouTube anymore. Like, I just go on TikTok, bro. And just
Yeah.
search up, how to do this.
Yeah, there's just a lot of with this type of stuff, like podcasts don't really do that well, like clips on TikTok. Like I had a few like do okay, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like people on Instagram are more likely to just like click on this and then like actually click on the artist, you know?
Yeah.
Cuz it's like a direct line to
Yeah.
like promote other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Cuz that's basically what this is, to like promote artists that I think are dope and just like cool people.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And on TikTok, like not everyone has a TikTok,
Yeah.
you know? So I'm kind of just like posting this shit into the abyss just for clicks, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so if I post everything on Instagram, it's like most people
It's more
one
directed.
will have Instagram, and then you just click on their Instagram profile and their music's right there.
Yeah.
If you do want to like follow whoever.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, just Instagram and YouTube. That's
where
it.
it's at, man. I mean, it's more direct. Like, people are, like I said, people aren't even really looking. Like, if you're a DJ, like, yeah, your algorithm might like go based on that, but
Mhm.
it could just go left field on TikTok, like you said, into the abyss. Like,
Yeah, you're just posting like into the abyss, like
yeah,
I'm
and I
not
feel like
really,
right now it's more like streamers and like stuff
yeah,
like
it's
that.
just like slop.
Yeah,
You know, like I want my stuff to kind of just have, I don't know, a little
yeah.
more like a meaning, I guess, to
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
You know, because I don't know if at some point I would have to pay someone to like, if I was to do them weekly,
Yeah.
because it's just like so much effort
Nah,
to
yeah,
like,
I bet, dude.
if I was to do it like an episode a week, I for sure would have to like record them like beforehand, which I'm already kind of doing, but yeah, there's just no way. I like to have
Yeah.
the stuff like sit, you know?
Yeah.
If I do one every 2 weeks, then
It's not gonna
people
be
have a chance to like, I don't know,
Wait
see
for
the
it.
clips and like wait for it. Everyone
Yeah.
just wants to like blast everything out as quick as
Yeah,
possible,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah, and that's just like we were saying about DJing all the time. You can't.
Yeah.
You gotta make them wait. Even with DJ music, like sometimes you can't have a crazy song or a crazy bass line all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Filler songs.
Yeah,
You
people
can't just
don't
go banger after banger after banger because you got to give them a little break. You got to
Yeah.
give the dance floor a break.
Yeah, and people don't care about albums anymore. It just
Nah.
you gotta like dial it back a little bit, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know if it's just for me personally, but I feel like it's all one big circle. Like, people are like kind of starting to realize
Coming back.
where it all started,
Yeah.
shit like that. And I mean, it's good as long as people do it with good intention, Like, even people that like, I run into a lot of people that want to start DJing, and they ask me for advice, and I'm like, look, if you really like the music, and you're doing it solely for the music, then why not, bro? Like, I started off with every DJ started off with just the idea of it.
Yeah.
But if you're just doing it for the girls, you're not gonna last long.
Yeah.
It's not,
Because you're competing with motherfuckers that will just like will die for this shit, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Like these guys, the OGs, like I like being around guys like that because then they're like whatever 40, 50 years old and these fuckers are still DJing.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
They don't care.
That's so tight.
They have their 9 to 5s, they're retired, and they're still fucking doing it for the game, bro.
Yeah.
It's for the love of the game.
Yeah, so it's like if you think you're gonna compete with those guys, you
Yeah,
know,
there's no way.
there's just no way.
Yeah,
Because the
bro.
amount of effort and money it takes to just like get good, and especially with music production, like takes a lot of time to get like
Yeah.
actually good.
Yeah.
At some point, if you just are doing it because you want to be famous on Instagram,
You're not gonna
like
last long.
no, you're gonna burn out
Yep.
because you're competing with people that will do this for free, you know?
Yeah, and then not only that, but like the good shit never dies out, bro. Like a lot of people are still playing records from the 80s, 90s, and you know, like all the stuff that was like on Kiss FM, like it's nobody's playing it anymore. You know, like it
Yeah.
was huge. Like all the eras that passed,
Mm-hmm.
like Mama Tom and like Jump Up, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you don't really see it anymore, but you're still gonna hear some fucking deep house cuts and like OG shit, you know, because
Yeah.
it's good, it's soulful, it's real.
Disco.
Yeah,
Disco
exactly.
is just like, you play a disco track, like everyone's fucking with it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
hard to like not have a good time.
Yeah.
if you do, then you just fucking you suck. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, but like even like house, techno, drum and bass, you know, some of the oldest genres.
Mm-hmm.
It's just if it's like organically made, like soulful stuff like that, it's never gonna die out.
Yeah.
As much as people wanted to and call it elevator music and boring, like that's
You just don't
cool.
get it, bro.
yeah, you know, like I wish I was in this fucking elevator every day.
Yeah. Have you looked back? That's one thing I've tried to start doing is just going into like the history, I guess, of how everything has started. Because I think it's just so interesting.
No, yeah, I mean, I always see like it's always on my feed, like all the
Yeah.
algorithms and stuff, and you know, I've done research and you know heard a lot of shit, but obviously you know, house is from Chicago,
Detroit.
techno's from Detroit, and like it all has their certain sound.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that like when I also started like collecting records, I realized that you know a lot of shit is a sample from either like old school soul, disco, or even house.
Yeah.
Like Kanye, he's from Chicago.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that he implements a lot of house music
Yeah.
in his yeah, or even like his song Fade.
Yeah.
I just fade away. That bass line, dum
Yeah.
dum dum. That's actually Mr. Fingers
Mm-hmm.
from it's called The Mystery of Love, and that record was made in like '85.
Yeah.
But people would have never thought.
Yeah.
And then he also implements In Drive, Deep Inside, same track.
Yeah.
Those are two different house tracks that he combined.
Mhm.
And like he still made it a great song. It's a dope song.
Yeah. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people just don't know that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't expect them to unless
No,
like you're
no.
Chicago. I didn't know, but
Yeah.
like getting into all the East Coast, like East Coast has honestly my favorite kind of
Yeah.
house.
It's got that like raw.
Jack
like-
and Chicago shit,
Yeah.
that like New York deep, Brooklyn deep house.
Yeah. Yeah. They
all that stuff.
my brother was I don't even know if he was asking me, but yeah, he thought like house music started in Europe. And
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
a lot
we all
of people
did.
do.
We all did. We
Yeah.
thought it was like, you know.
You're like, no, this is us, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's what people don't realize. Like, house was actually like for the colored and the gay people. you
Yeah.
know?
Shout out.
Shout out them
'Cause
always.
dude, you have to shout out to the gays because they're always the ones that are like dancing and
yeah,
like,
dude,
you
they're
know,
the
they're like
fucking
the
hot
most
steppers,
heads.
bro.
Yeah.
They're the hot steppers.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, they're fun, dude.
they know what's up. They know how to party.
Yeah, always a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I like started realizing like, all this stuff came from here,
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. Which is tight.
Yeah, exactly. We have
So,
something cool.
yeah.
something,
Yeah. Something.
real.
Have you been to New York ever?
No, I want to go.
Yeah, dude, I want to go so bad.
I want to go to Chicago, to Arc,
Yeah.
and then to New York for sure.
Yeah. My brother lived in Chicago for a bit, but he's not a he
Yeah,
doesn't-
there's only a few other places I want to live, like besides Long Beach, because I love Long Beach.
Yeah.
It's either like Miami, probably not. I'm just saying
Dude,
that because it's the closest thing to Long Beach besides fucking humidity. But like, even like the East Coast, bro. Like, there's so much culture and history out there,
Yeah.
and there is a lot here in LA too. But it's just like, I feel like it's just more soulful out there.
Yeah. I think it's California is just kind of like a melting pot. Like
Mhm.
over there, it seems like it's been kind of the same for a long time.
Yeah, and there's stick to their shit.
Yeah.
I mean, LA has its scene too. Obviously, we have OGs that started the sound here. Doc Martin, Sneaks like half LA, half Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So he like kind of implements both. DJ Dan, R.I.P.
Yeah, it's just LA is tough because it's kind of like the epicenter of just entertainment.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
Shit just changes so often here.
Yeah, whatever's trending, that's what we want in LA.
Yeah, you go to Chicago, they're still playing like good shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I forgot what it's like a basketball team, I think, or like the organ that they play during the game. Then they be playing like house music and stuff. Like they play like classic house synths. It's just dope.
Yeah,
and you don't realize it. Even like I don't know why. Like I just recently started like downloading PlayStation 2 games on my PlayStation, and I was playing San Andreas.
Nice, dude.
And
I
was
had
like,
that on disc on my Xbox 360.
Yeah, bro, that's just the
Fire.
shit. But I was like listening to the music, and I'm like, holy shit, bro. Like, I think the station's called like SFM or something, and it's like move your body, like classic house tracks on there that I didn't even know back when I was a kid. But now, like it's always been there.
Yeah.
Like all the GTAs, like stuff, Rockstar, like.
Yeah, Rockstar has like shaped people's like music taste.
Yeah, subconsciously.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
a lot of just like, I guess video games just in general has like shaped everyone's music taste.
Yeah, and that like even not only that, but like I used to play Jack and Daxter back then when I was a kid, and I downloaded it again, and like it's like the first one is like in an island jungle, and I'm like listening to the music, bro, and like this is tribal house.
Yeah. Like
mean bass lines, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like there, like yo. I was like on the loading screen for like 20 minutes, just fucking jamming, bro. It's a trip.
Yeah, Need for Speed too.
Yeah, exactly. I was playing the Need for Speed. Underground, the old one.
Yeah.
And there's a song by like Felix the House Cat on there.
Yeah.
And like old school Tiesto. I'm like, you didn't know back then. You're just fucking racing, bro.
Did you ever play Midnight Club Dub Edition?
Oh fuck yeah, bro.
Fuck, the soundtrack
shit,
on
that
game was so legendary.
Day and night. What? Yeah, bro. I had all the bops.
Yeah.
That shit was a vibe, bro. They don't make shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
But even like old school like arcade racing games, bro. They're like ripping jungle and drum and bass, deep house.
Yeah. We just didn't even know it.
Oh, we didn't.
You know?
They knew it. I mean.
Yeah. We just got indoctrinated into electronic music.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's because there's so much different kind of electronic music that like makes you feel different ways.
Yeah.
You know, like even with just music in general, like if it's high pitch or like, high in key, it could either make you feel really happy or really sad.
Yeah.
Whereas like lower pitch or lower key, it's more like it could either make you like feel like courageous or like you want to rob someone, you know, like angry or sad as well. So it's a trip.
The minor keys are like darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Just lost my train of thought.
That train's gone.
Yeah, that train is gone. All right. We'll actually wrap it up.
All right, yeah. That was fun, though, man.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Of course, man. Thanks for having me. Always
we'll have to. It's summertime in LB, so
summertime.
Let's go. It's gonna be a good summer.
Yeah, man.
We get spoiled out here, I will say.
I know, yeah.
It's like,
even though it fucking feels like all different seasons throughout the other different seasons.
Dude, wintertime, I'm just like, fuck. I don't want to do anything. As soon as like the sun comes out and it's like 80 degrees, I'm like, yeah, that's why we live here.
Yeah. You're getting my money's worth, Dad.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace out.
Peace.